Unfortunately, the title of this video is not clickbait, and my TikTok page has been banned. But not all has been lost. I made this page a little while back purely for the purpose of a couple videos to try prove growth methods that work on TikTok and to try and repeat what I'd already done with another page. After this video, I didn't really have much of a purpose for it and I completely stopped posting on it. After about a couple weeks of me making it, it was then sitting at just over 20k followers and the page was just left to die. A couple months had passed and I'd basically forgotten about it. That was until I noticed something. I was getting a lot of notifications coming through from outside my main TikTok page, to which I found old videos from this page still remaining to get hundreds of thousands of views for videos at that point that seemed quite old for TikTok. So instantly I checked the creator fund to find out there was over £100 ready to withdraw, and so I emptied the account with absolutely no intention to keep running it. For me, this was an absolute success. Not only did I manage to prove what I wanted to do in the videos, but the two videos I made from this page are still two of my best performing videos that I've ever made on this channel, and it only posted for a maximum of 2 weeks, and so to take any money from this page I was grateful for as well. So the question was, what now? Well, initially the plan was to sell it. I looked around and I found that the minimum rate for the page of that size was around $200 on a reselling website. But for that amount of followers, I was probably willing to take anything $100 or less privately. But as soon as I went to log in again, no warnings, no notification, no hint of even being banned. The account just didn't exist anymore. How I found out was through my mate who had also experienced this similar situation. Personally, I wasn't that fazed by this, but this heavily attacks the niche that my account was about. And I knew people that had millions of followers that had just put so much time and effort into their pages just to be taken away with no say in the matter. The reason being is because TikTok become way more stricter with their copyright policies. So now a page that posts raw clips from a cartoon series will just get banned.
So Ben, what do I do now?
Well, first of all, we need to figure out how copyright actually works. For example, in regards to YouTube, let's say you take content from somewhere and directly repost it. Chances are you're going to get a copyright strike. But if you want to still use that piece of content, there are ways around it. First of all, you can cut it up into small pieces. I'm talking about a couple seconds of the raw clip. Unless you know the footage is completely copyright free, and you can check if it's not. If you just re-upload that before doing any editing, you'll know if it's copyright free or not if you get the warning before posting. But the main way to avoid getting a copyright strike is by tweaking the content. What I mean by this is something that doesn't have to be a massive change. You can still get across the context of the content that you're using, but you have to go through this process of tweaking it in order to make the content you've got into something new that you can monetize. And for what I've seen so far, this now exactly applies to TikTok. Before with TikTok, the only thing that I really found was having the sound removed from my post just for not using the right music. Well, now with this, it seems they're stepping it up, but you'll have to tweak your videos from now on, which I'm now about to show you, but depending on where you get your content from. So I guarantee that you would have come across this before without probably even realizing one of the purposes behind it. For those of you who haven't seen my previous videos, the niche that I'd made my page in that got banned was the animated series niche, or more in particular the Simpsons and Family Guy. If you are to search up Family Guy now on TikTok, you would find that every single post on there, the complete raw footage from the Family Guy episodes, are all split screen with another clip. All these GTA posts you see of the car drifting at the bottom of the screen, not only are they supposed to make the video more engaging, as it's something for the viewer to look at while they might just be listening into the post, but now the split screen video now makes it a whole new video, and in other words, copyright free, or at least since what I've seen so far. It literally just proves it that all the Family Guy pages got banned, and now all of a sudden you've got pages that have over 200,000 followers using this method of having a split screen on all of their posts. Do they look banned? From their level of growth since when the ban came in, it still shows that it's so quick to grow with these theme pages, and especially within this sort of niche. And even since before I started making my own content for those pages, CapCut has just made things so much easier. Now with auto captions, it's just so easy. Before I had to individually type each word onto the post, which wasn't that time consuming, but with having auto captions, it just makes it so much quicker. So if you haven't started a page now, you've got no excuse. Similar to this, in regards to my other page, I've had a couple close scares with being banned for absolutely no reason whatsoever, coincidentally all on posts with Andrew Tate. So for the meantime, I'm probably going to post less of him. Overall, to take away from this, despite the tightening of restrictions, theme pages are still very much a way not only to generate a bit of extra income, but to start to develop the skill of editing. If you're watching this and you're at school, at college, you're at uni, or you're working but you've got time, by learning this high income skill of video editing and content creation, it's a unique skill that you can then take on further to increase your income, or you could reach out and work on behalf of someone or a business. And now with this page that you've got, it's now physical evidence that you can do it and it works. Or you can use it with all the knowledge that you've gained to try benefit yourself in other ways, for example building a personal brand. Have a go and simply learn to know what works best, and apply it to monetize your new learned skill as a service, basically while earning and learning in the process. Personally, I've learned so much from having theme pages to knowledge that I've now gained to help me grow my personal brand. So if you're watching this now, let this be your sign. Regardless of your situation, start now, learn a new skill, and earn along the way.